Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use chown command on Linux. So in order to do it we have to go into terminal, so I will press right here and open the terminal. And what is chown command? Chown stands for change owner, and this command allows you to change the owner of a file or directory, optionally change the group at the same time, and basically control the user access to files on Linux. And I will show you some easy examples how to use it. First of all, I will show you the basic syntax of this command. The basic syntax is like this: sudo, because we need administration permissions in order to change our owner of the file or owner of the directory. And right now, chown and the name of our new owner. So new owner will be some user. I will create a user in a second, but will be user, and file name will be the file name that we want to change the owner in. So I will create a user, so it will be, for example, sudo add user, for example, test user v2 version 2 basically. As you can see, I'm adding it. I will type a new password. It doesn't really matter, it's only for test. I can skip that and skip that again. We will check if our user has been created correctly, so I will, from etc passwd, I will grab the user test user v2, but I have to remove this was by accident. As you can see, my user has been created correctly, and now we can move on to changing the owner of a file and directories. So I will create a file. So for example, file that inside will store the text, and I will save that by the name test.txt. I can leave that. As you can see, my file is right there, and inside it has the test line. And how can we see the group and the owner of this file? We can use ls -l. -l stands for long, and test.txt. As you can see, we have two things right there. These are permissions, and right there on the left this is an owner, on the right this is a group. So first of all, we will change the owner. So how can we change the owner? We can use, of course, sudo chown, and right now the name of our new user. So user, if you have a different users already created, you can use it on your own, but I will use this user that I created right there. And right now, and the name of our file. So like this, test.txt. I will, of course, not text but test.txt. I made a spelling mistake in the name of our file, but it doesn't really matter. As you can see, now it worked without an errors. So right now I can again use ls -l and test.txt, and as you can see, my owner has been changed to the test user version 2. And how can we change the owner and the group at the same time? It's really important. We can use it like this. So sudo chown, and right now we will have to write, or maybe I will create a new file. It will be easier to show. So I will again create a new file. So echo, for example, test2 into a test2.txt, and right now sudo chown. And right now we will change the owner and the group at the same time. So the first one is owner. So test user v2, and we have to do the double dot like this. And now we have to type in the name of our new group. So for me it will be the same. So test user v2, and as we did it above, we have to type in the name of our file. For me it will be test2.txt. And right now I can leave that again. So ls-l, but for right now for all, as you can see, there we have for test.txt only the owner change, group is still test_pl, but with this comment and this double dot, we change the owner and the group at the same time. And right now we can move to the directories. How can we change the owner and the group of the directory? So I will create the directory. So for example, it will be folder. Inside the folder, I will create. So I will go into the folder, and inside the folder, I will create a new file. So for example, file.txt. I will maybe write something like this. In order to save that, you have to press Ctrl and O on your keyboard, Enter and Ctrl X. And right now we have this file, as you can see. We have the test_pl and test_pl for this file, and if we will go back and we will list that in the home section for the folder, we also have test_pl and test_pl. And how can we change the owner and the group at the same time? Basically, for this folder and for this file that is inside this folder, we have to use the recursive change for directories. What does it mean? We have to use the option chown -r. And what does it mean? -r allows us to change the owner and the group for all files and subdirectories inside the directory. So, how does it work? It works basically the same. So, test user v2, test user v2. So we will change the group and the user and the owner at the same time, and the name of our folder. For we can write the folder, but the better way is to write the absolute path. So we will write something like this: home, and right now the home of our user. So for me it's test_pl, for you it will be different, so you have to type in your own username, and right now the folder in this home section. So I will press enter. As you can see, it worked. And again, I can write ls-l, press enter, and as you can see, for my folder I have test user v2, so everything worked. And if I will go inside this folder and I will list that like this, the file also have changed owner and changed group, so everything worked as we expected. And this is how you can use chown command on Linux. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.